Happy, joyous Sunday. Hope you're having an amazing weekend. And today we will be discussing the Bruce Lee breakthrough. Now, some of you may know, some of you may not know, but the ancestors can play a big role in helping your human issues. They were once human before, so they understand all of the fuck shit that you're going through. So just keep that in mind, that the ancestors can play a big role in helping you suppress your human issues. Seriously, I mean it in every which way. They will come through and create some crazy major breakthroughs for you. Some serious ones, I'm trying to tell you. Things that you may not thought would have happened, they'll happen. I'm trying to tell you that this shit is the real deal. Like, seriously. The way they communicate to me is crazy. And I've been getting a lot of, celebrities that have transcended. I've gotten a lot of celebrities that have transcended to come to me. From Michael Jackson to Prince. But more so, much recently, Bruce Lee. Now, Bruce Lee is actually in the God realm. He's in the God realm, and yeah, he actually passed during the time SIRIUS was rising. He died in the 70s, the early 70s actually. And yes, he was a nigga. He was, there's like a ton of his great energy that is among us right now. A lot of it. And I'm telling you right now, this is a nigga you may want to work with after you hear this story. So, how did this Bruce Lee breakthrough take place in my journey? Well, you see, it all started when I was on Facebook having a discussion amongst another group of people that are into this work, and we were talking about, Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee was the discussion and the topic, Someone was recommending working with Bruce Lee. We had a little discussion about it. I was like, he seems like a pretty good deity to work with, I heard some great things about him, as far as working with him. And, he just, in general, has, an interesting energy. So why not? Right? That would be a good thing to do. I said, maybe I should work with him, Now, after that conversation, I kid you not, I leave Facebook, go onto my Instagram. The first thing I see is a flyer about a battle rap event with a dude taking on someone that looks just like fucking Bruce Lee. Now, some may argue that that's just a part of the algorithm. No. There's no way, because that post literally just got posted. Literally. It was a newer post. As soon as I got on, that post was like seconds into being posted. And all of a sudden, this dude is battle rapping an Asian dude who looks very fucking similar to Bruce Lee. Now that shit caught my fucking eye, because that's when I knew he was trying to communicate to me. Right? So, I went back and told him, like, yo, as soon as we got done speaking, I just seen this shit on Instagram. I see this flyer with this dude who looks similar to Bruce Lee and on a battle rap flyer that just got posted as soon as I got on Instagram. Ain't no such thing as a fucking coincidence, people. There's no such thing as a coincidence. It doesn't exist. It's bullshit. That is the ancestors communicating to me. That's what that is. Understand? So, to go further, I'm like, okay, this nigga's trying to come through. Alright, cool. So, I kind of tried to make it an effort to try and astral project to Bruce Lee. That didn't really turn out how I expected, because wasn't really getting there. You know, I guess my imagination wasn't where it was supposed to be at that time, but as soon as night fell and I got tired, I seen the motherfucker in the dream world. So, you know what? It was still meant to be. So, anyway, lucid dream, right? The dream goes, it's me, it's Bruce Lee, me, and a small class of other people. One of the dudes in the room with me was some Asian kid that I actually had gym with sophomore year, which is really my more athletic years. I guess you can say that I knew that kid because, you know, I was pretty much an athlete when I was in high school, right? So anyway, you know, Bruce Lee's in front of this classroom and he has this projector, you know, and he bows before the class and everything, you know. So Bruce is like real humble energy. He's real humble and everything, you know, takes his bow and everything to the class, and he shows us some things, you know, shows us some land masses, and I'm thinking he's showing me pretty much, you know, where he's come from, you know, and how his life went and etc. So, you know, and that went on for a good, I don't know, I can't really tell because there's no such thing as fucking time, you know, but you know, Bruce was showing me a lot of shit. Let's put it like that, you know. And yeah, it was just me and a class of like 7 other people. It was like 8 people in there. So, you know, Bruce was showing us a lot of shit. And, you know, at the end, when everything was over, you know, he turned the projector off. And he gave us this food. He fed me. He gave us this food, you know. And the food was, damn, it was some different shit. Like, it was some Chinese food that you have never seen in your life. You know, it had this leaf under it with meat and some other shit that I've never seen before. But it was good as hell when I was eating it. You know, it's a projection, so you know, it's still a real deal. You know, I'm just in a whole different dimension, pretty much. You know, and he's just giving me his meal and shit, us, because there's other people there. But you know, those are still archetypes. But he's giving me this meal. You know, and I was real thankful for it. You know, and that shit was good as hell. I said, this is a lot of food. I'm gonna take this shit back home. So I pretty much am going back home, but in a different dimension, right? So when I go home, I'm in a different dimension, but I still got the food, but I still going to a different dimension. And I try to microwave the food because I'm thinking it's cold since I just got home and shit. And, you know, as soon as I do that, I got my goddamn mother appearing out of nowhere. And my mother is like has been real, you know, crazy and sick in my life. Let's put it like that. You know, if you see my last video, you know what I'm talking about. She's pretty much a sociopathic narc. So I'm putting that food in the microwave and she's screaming on the top of her lungs, do not put that food in the microwave. All that crazy shit. He's screaming. So when I put it in anyway and microwave it, all I see now is her screaming like, you motherfucker. And this archon energy pretty much pops out of her onto me. And I feel this real parasitic low energy jump up on me. So I wake the fuck up like, what the fuck? And I feel that low energy on me when I wake up like, ugh, you know. Some of y'all may know what that feels like, but I've only felt that like once or twice ever. But that shit was like, get this shit the fuck up off me. You know, I woke up and just meditated like, okay, whatever the fuck that last shit means, I guess I'm gonna find out soon. Whatever the fuck that last part of the dream was, I'm gonna figure that shit out soon for some reason, cause I'm pretty sure it was a lesson of some sort or a message that I need to be aware of, because that was not good to me. Okay, that shit wasn't it. So a day or 2 passes, right? Cool. And yeah, I had an order of protection on me. Now I had an order of protection on me, you know, in 2017. In late August up until January 2018, and the order of protection was taken off of me, right? So I got it put back on me again January 2019. You know, and all this shit is for control purposes. My mother did it and whatever. So all this shit is for control purposes, right? So she put the order of protection back on me January for no reason, because she was angry, you know, that I wasn't communicating with her some shit, which is, you know, pretty much, you know, just some real bullshit. You know, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm a grown ass fucking man, but she seems to think she controls my life somehow. So she got mad that I was communicating with her and told the police that shit, like, and then just got order protection on me. Literally, I'm not even joking. You know, she is a sociopathic narc. Like I said, she wants control. You know. So anyway, yes. So she did that, and I had order protection on me since then. Now, last week Wednesday, actually last week Tuesday, not Wednesday, Tuesday night, she went on a fucking tear. You know, she pretty much tried to attack me, and I got my phone out and shit, right? So I got my phone out and shit, and you know what? And then she left and whatever, you know. And I did tell her that she need to get the hell away from me and shit, you know. Stop trying to threaten me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Pretty much. And she went and called the police right after that. I'm like, oh, okay. I really didn't give a fuck, to be honest with you. I didn't care, you know, because she was doing way too much. But yeah, she did call the police and said that I did violate my order of protection, right? So police come through while I'm chilling, not even thinking they was gonna come through, and they came through and they arrested me. You know, whatever. I got arrested for criminal contempt. You know, family court order, whatever. Because I was in court and I was tired of going to fucking court, and I was supposed to appear to court this coming September. You know, and I didn't even want to go to court, and I've been working with some goetic demons to not go to court at all. I've been working with the goetists to not go to court, period. So anyway, I get locked up. I go to the precinct, nothing but fucking horseflies all over that bitch in that cell. I'm with like 3 other people, you know, for some other shit. And I'm in there from like 11 p.m. to fucking 4 or 5 a.m., right? Then I get transported to Central Bookings in Queens, you know. And yeah, and you go to the first cell, you go through the processing and shit, and you get the mug shot, get the search and all that, then we go to the first cell and all. You know, from the first cell, I start seeing these deities. But before I go into that, when I was at the precinct, before I got transported, I actually was meditating on the ground. And I kid you not, it looked like the fucking sands of Kemet when I was meditating on the ground. Like, I stared at the ground and everything just started blurring. And it like took me to a whole nother place. Like, I was in fucking Kemet. I'm kidding. I'm dead serious. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, these meditations were some different shit. Like, I felt like I seen the sand, like the floor just turned into these sands of like Kemet somewhere, and the shit was just like the wind just blowing the sand like near my feet. It was crazy, you know. But then I got transported. Like I said before, I was transported, you know, the searching and the processing and the mugshot and all, whatever, cool. Then, you know, I get in the goddamn first cell in Bookings, and then I see more deities, you know, in these cells. You know, see all types of shit. You know, I'm seeing dogs and dragons and all kinds of shit, right? Going to the second cell. I start seeing even more deities. And then all over, I see Hecate, you know, which is the triple goddess, which I've been seeing lately in a lot of things. Even in Dream World, I was seeing Hecate, and I've seen her a couple times as well, you know, in these cells. So, get to the third cell, I see just as many deities, you know. There's a lot of them around, you know. And then I get to the fourth cell. Actually, was it the fourth? Yeah, I believe it was the fourth. No, hold on a second. No, the third cell. I didn't even move from the third cell. I never moved from the third cell, actually. So now that I remember, so I was tired as hell. I was up beyond 24 hours. So we get to the third cell. Yeah, I seen more deities, but on the ground, all I seen was the Little Mermaid, and Simba. I fucking kid you not. And I seen, it's like this female version of Samdi. It's like this woman with a top hat on the ground. You know, as I'm meditating on the ground, I see her. I see the Black Little Mermaid, and I see fucking Simba from the fucking Lion King, which are actually Kemetic deities, by the way, with the whole Lion King thing. You know, if you didn't know, you know. So, yeah. I was in that cell meditating and shit, and it was real crazy, you know. It was all kinds of bullshit, because I was sitting there for a minute. Like, in total, I was arrested for 15 hours, but I was up for beyond 24 hours. So, all I kept seeing was, you know, that female Samdi, this little mermaid structure, this goddamn Simba-like structure. And I seen a couple dogs next to it as well. And I kept meditating, you know. I kept meditating, pretending I was out of here soon and everything, you know. All I had was criminal contempt, family court order, whatever. By 4 p.m. Wednesday, a CO comes to the gate, yells my government name. I'm like, okay, cool, you know. He takes me out. He takes me to the desk near the exit of the central bookings, right? And this other CO reads me some things to confirm about who I am. So I confirm it. So after that, he's like, here you go, here's your paper. Your case was dropped. You don't have to attend court anymore. The order of protection is lifted, and you are free to go. And I'm like, oh shit. So that's what the fuck Bruce was telling me about. He was pretty much showing me, okay, this shit gonna be a little rough, but nigga, you gonna be out of this shit. You done, all that shit gonna be done with. As soon as, you know, you get arrested, that's gonna be cool, but this is the shit that's gonna get you out of fucking court, nigga. And I've been trying to get out of fucking court, like seriously, since 2017. You know, cause I was in and out of court, back and forth. I don't wanna be in no fucking bitch ass court. So this nigga Bruce helped me get the fuck out of court. Not only did he get me the fuck out of court, he got the order of protection off me. Not only did he get the order of protection off me, he got my arrest record cleaned. I got no charges. My shit is clean, nigga. So I'm like, oh my goodness. That's what this nigga was telling me about. So this nigga guided me through the whole shit. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But this just shows you that meditation is so fucking key. Not only is meditation so fucking key, but imagination is the fucking key all the way. Imagination takes you so fucking far. Do you understand that? Reverend Ike will show you that shit. If y'all don't know who Reverend Ike is, y'all need to get in tune with Reverend Ike, because that motherfucker got some shit for you. It might look a little churchy, but the motherfucker is not religious at all. He's teaching some occult shit, I promise. But anyway, yeah, Bruce is that nigga, bro. And I still owe this man a fucking offering. I'm gonna give him his fucking offering. If you have some type of troubles that you going through, holla at this nigga Bruce Lee, because he is that fucking nigga for real. Like, he showed me in that dream world what was gonna happen. You know, he pretty much showed me, you know, towards the end of that dream, when I said that I seen that Archon energy come out of my mother, you know, after she was screaming at me, jump at me, you know, he was pretty much telling me that, you know, you're gonna deal with some fuck shit real quick, but guess what? This fuck shit is gonna lead to you getting the fuck up out of here. Pretty much. You gotta trust this magic shit. You gotta believe in your magic. You gotta believe in that shit. And some motherfuckers is gonna come down here and help your ass and give you the messages to help your ass out. You know, so you gotta pay attention to those messages. When you see crazy shit like that, when you see, you were just talking about a certain person that just died, or if you see, you know, someone who just passed or passed on a certain day, and you just see signs of them all over the place, you need to pay the fuck attention to all that shit. I don't care how weird it may seem. You need to pay attention to that shit, because that shit can be the breakthrough that you've been asking for. So remember, when you ask for shit, your shit will come to you. Law of attraction. When you want some shit done, this shit is going to come to you in mysterious ways. And you have to know and be able to really understand when that shit is in front of you to make that breakthrough happen. So you got to tap into that. And this shit was amazing. So if you want to work with Bruce Lee, you need to go ahead and do that shit, because that nigga made a fucking way, for real. And I still owe that nigga a fucking offering. I really do. No bullshit. But yes, this is the Bruce Lee breakthrough. You know, I know I've been talking a lot, but goddamn it, it was worth talking about. You can donate to me on PayPal. I do consultations and shit of that nature. You know, I'm a social media marketer, but I'm also a good spiritual consultant. You could talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I can get you right. Get you, get you some help if you do need it. Some confidence, etc. Real shit. Because I done been through it, trust me. And this shit is going pretty damn great. So, subscribe to my channel now. On my social media is in the description below. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing Sunday. Hope to see you again soon, guys. Have a good one. Peace.